What's going on, guys? We're at the Waldoboro Town Hall in Waldoboro, Maine. Say that 5 times fast. I bet they can. With Wandering Hippie. Doing a first minute out. Let's check it out. If you need assistance from a police officer, please use the phone outside of the building to the left. Oh, that's the lobby. It's so inviting. It's so clean. Huh?
Can I help you?
No, no thanks.
You can't be videoing back in here.
I can't? Oh well. What should I hold on to? Look at them scurry. Oh my god, they're scurrying. Run. For a camera. Oh, they're all, dude, they're running. That's crazy. Look at them all running.
Look, this is a registry too. It's crazy.
Here, hold this for a second. Oh, no, hold on.
I'm not sure you can be videoing behind here.
I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
It's okay.
I said I'm not sure if you can be videoing behind here, but just be aware.
I mean, is there like a law or something that says I shouldn't do it, or?
I know there's something, but I'm just not sure. So just you probably know it.
Yeah,
so,
no, there's nothing that would prohibit me from.
But I do. So I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, no thanks. There's no expectation of privacy in public, so we're just out taking pictures. First Amendment, so no need to
This is it, huh?
scurry like rabbits. She's going scurry. They're all gonna scurry. She's gonna take her big gulp and go. You see how fast they all took off, man? That's crazy.
You don't have to work when there's cameras around, bro. Take the day off. These your friends? These are all your friends, bro. Look.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Great. How's it going, Chief? Yes, absolutely.
You're a young chief, man.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
How long you been chief?
4 years.
How old are you?
40.
4 years. Good job, man. How many officers are on full time?
7? Yeah. Well, I mean, we have the spot for 7.
Is there a large population here?
5,500-ish, depending on the time of year.
Well, it's bigger compared to the surrounding towns.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you might want to talk to them. They are very upset. I think because we're taking
First
pictures.
Amendment.
Yeah, they think that we're not to be taking their pictures, and they kind of like all ran, and they seem to be in a frenzy. So, I mean, we can. They don't. You might just want to talk to them just so they feel more comfortable, because it looks like they're like having a collective meltdown. I don't want them to be upset.
I'll have a conversation with them.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Anything specific you need to know or want to know?
No, we were just taking a look around.
Okay.
Because it's the large. Everything's really beautiful over here. Unless we wanted to check it out, and I think we're gonna do records requests, and we'll probably be on our way if we can get them to help us.
Do you want?
Gotta see.
Like you're looking for a records request form? Is that what you guys?
Yeah, just an FO. I think you guys call it an FOA, a Freedom of Information.
I can get you one.
request.
I've got one right here.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, and then I'll just turn it into them. Yeah, thank you so much.
I'll be right back out. Can you go around to my lobby?
Yeah.
So you go out like where the glass doors are, and then you go in that glass door, and I'll meet you out in that lobby with a form.
All right, cool.
Yep.
They gotta give you some more space in here. It looks like a call center, like you know what I mean. They gotta get a little bit more room.
It's not very big.
No. All right, thanks,
Yeah, it works
man.
for us. I'll meet you right out front.
Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go over this lobby, and then we'll talk to Pam. We'll turn this in. This is the tiny little lobby. Oh, thanks.
So I printed 2. I didn't know if
Perfect.
Your buddy want to know?
Yeah, you know what? I'll take it just in
Yeah.
case. I'm not sure that he will. I think I can fit it all into one paper. Excellent. I appreciate it, Chief.
I'm just curious. Like, I don't mind
man.
you guys being here. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. But what is the goal with this? I'm just curious because I see a lot of these. Is it just a transparency thing?
Yeah, so I mean, I like to think of it as more of an education thing. You know, like when at least I remember, and I was probably the last wave of civics, right? You know, people had a healthy understanding, you know, what our rights were. And, you know, for example, the nation which forgets its defenders will itself be forgotten. So many brave men and women have paid that ultimate sacrifice and are paying that sacrifice to keep and maintain our freedom. And I don't know about why other people do what they do, but I like to provide an education, which is why I'm not in here yelling and screaming. People should know that there's a, you know, some people can consider this taboo and they see a camera and they're not quite sure why we're doing it, but that sacrifice should never be
Everything
in vain.
we do now, we're recording it ourselves.
Of course,
so, yeah.
of course. And, you know, I've caught quite a few bad things on camera as well that have gotten cops fired or that have gone to court.
Just
and are being
reactions?
Yeah, I just had a police officer in Boston assault me on camera for filming him sitting in his vehicle. And those are people that shouldn't be, in the
It's a
public.
different world down there.
Yeah,
we
for
can't
sure.
even compare our jobs. Like, it's
Well, you
different.
guys, what I notice is that small towns, generally, you would think the opposite if you're just using common sense, right? But generally, what I see in small towns is you guys are much more relaxed, much more well-educated. And, you know, that's a shining example of what a police chief should be, you know, especially if you're in the business of training and coaching and enforcing law. That's the right way to do things. Like, those women were absolutely petrified, but
They
that's
just-
how we...
They just don't know.
That's how we work together, right? And I mean, of course, some people can, you know, press the issue and make them absolutely freak out, but I'm able to speak to you. We're able to have a cordial conversation, and, you know, we can all make sure that sacrifice isn't forgotten. That's at least why I do
How far you
it.
guys go, boss? I mean, you from this area?
I'm from Boston, but I've
Oh, you're
traveled.
from Boston,
The only
okay.
places I haven't audited or haven't filmed in are Colorado, North Dakota, Hawaii, and Alaska. I've filmed in every other state.
Wow.
So I do this for a living, man.
Now, how do you make money doing it? Just curious, if you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, YouTube,
So YouTube, you're getting paid.
Google
by
AdSense, yeah, and then of course subscribers will always, you know, make sure that they
Donate,
can
yeah.
provide donations to keep the cause going. But you know, I've been doing this for a while, man. It's good to see some change be made. Like, you know, it says in the preamble of the Constitution that we do this for ourselves and our posterity. I think any good person wants to try and leave the world a little bit better than we found it. My name's in case law. I've got a couple bad cops fired, and you know, we've been able to reach a pretty massive audience to let them know what their rights are, and it's a great feeling to have people all over the world send you an email and say, hey, thanks, listen, you know, I didn't know my rights, or a police officer told me I needed to ID, but I hadn't committed a crime. And that's what we want to let people know, is that, you know, every time they, you know, and I understand it might be more polite, you know, if you were to ask me for my ID, because a police officer never comes up and says, listen, we don't have any reasonable articulable suspicion or probable cause to ask you for your ID, so you don't need to identify, but I would just like to see it. Would you mind? It's, can I have your ID? And most people will give it over. And if you want to ID, fine. But, you know, then that sacrifice is forgotten. I just think people should be aware of their rights.
Well, I appreciate you too not saying, you know, something like, oh, we're agitators and stuff and we're trying to get a reaction. Because honestly, you know, my saying to most cops, and I'm very friendly and always try to have a decent reaction. And the truth is, you guys give the reaction, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, a lot of
That's
cops
good.
like to say that I make them do something. Like, he made me yell at him and look stupid for millions of people on YouTube to see. And it's like, all I do is hold a camera and you guys decide how it goes. I don't try and push it in either direction, because I know that the only people that hate bad cops as much as me are cops that are doing the right thing. Because it's bad cops that get good cops hurt.
Especially after our last reaction at that other police department.
Yeah, some guy just almost ran his foot
me
over.
Cop. He went
Yeah.
to one side of the window. He was sitting in the car.
in this state.
Yes,
Yeah,
right
the
down
next
the
town
road.
over. What was it? Not Nobleboro. Demerit. What is
San
it?
Francisco.
Yeah.
So he went to one window and I went to the other, and I was just standing there with my camera like this. The window was closed, and he was talking to him.
Guy
through the
lost
open
it.
Window. He just got mad. And, I mean, within an inch of my foot, could have taken me out. And I didn't even say a word. I mean, I don't even understand the, you know.
Hmm.
But
I appreciate
we always
it,
appreciate
Chief.
it when it's good.
It doesn't seem very threatening to me, guys. So, you know.
No, we're not. We might move. I don't move fast enough to be threatening, man. You kidding me? I go 0 to 30 in about -seconds. That's not happening. I
Well, let's
appreciate
get
it. You have a
another
happy
from
New
you,
Year,
man.
man.
Peace, man.
Take it
Take care, guys.
easy.
Be
Nice
safe.
to meet you. You as well. All right, let's go turn this bad Larry in. Nice guy. Good to see. After you. After you.
Wait.
Ladies first. Oh, got
Oh,
him.
dude.
Got him, coach.
Dude.
Got him, coach. All right, let's fill this thing out. See if we can get a little bit of a. We can get a pen. Oh, there's a pen right here. Perfect. Excellent.
Hello.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Citizen.
You want just the standard plate for it?
Yes, please. I think I'm giving enough money. I don't need the extra.
112, 23. What's that young lady's name back there? Pam. Sorry, what's your name? Yes.
My name's Pam.
You're Pam too? She's Pam.
My name is Pam.
Pam. Okay, they're both Pam. So we need the other Pam. Okay.
I think she's just sitting in her seat.
Boy, that's a nice
Well, how many miles do you have on it?
Frank.
436.
What color is it?
It is autumn green.
Great. And the good news is you're now in the second year. Cost of purchase it would have been so.
See?
See, it's a breeze. And it's not a hybrid, just gas.
It's not hybrid.
And this is.
It's a big smile. Very suspicious. I'm not in line, so.
Okay. Excellent.
When do you choose?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, we just go around state to state filming in public buildings, and sometimes you get, bad reaction. And we have to teach them that it's our right to film in public,
So
Yeah.
describe that law.
This lady is, she's very upset about it.
Middle initial is
So,
down
at least
there.
we're already here,
Good news for it.
said we're okay.
Good news for it. Hospital 007.
Public employees.
Pam, can I just turn this in?
File.
Can I just turn this in,
I'm not gonna go home now.
please?
You never know what's gonna happen on these things,
She's gonna straight up ignore us. No, I don't know if she's available. Whomever. I just want to make sure I turn it in.
Positive.
And that's my email address right there.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Perfect. Do you guys stamp it or?
You're just turning it in?
Yeah.
You can get on the East Coast. Yeah. That's how I go.
I don't stamp anything.
Okay. All right. So hopefully I'll hear back from you within 9 days.
What's your first name, brother? Elijah. Elijah? Yes. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I know.
That's what you want. I don't usually do the handshake. Yeah, I don't usually do the handshake because, the cops won't shake your hand, so I just get it. Plus, they're cool, big and all that,
I'll pass that in, and yep, you'll hear from us.
Okay. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Cops say they don't want to shake our hand.
that's funny. She was like, she looked at the records request and then she realized that it was on her. She was like bummed. Oh no. That's the Sally port, police port, emergency vehicles port. We'll catch you on the next one. And that's the reason I stopped you today.